Thank you for tuning in to the only station giving you double the information and inspiration, WGIV, the soul of Charlotte. This is CarmenNCream, the icing on your cake, strawberries on your crepes, everything that makes life taste so much better. I'm your host, Miss Carmen, and I am so excited about today. I have not talked to you all in about 3 weeks. Wow, like I took a breather doing some mommy stuff. I had my son a birthday party, his second birthday, so that was really awesome. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. I threw him a cute little Mickey Mouse clubhouse. He calls Mickey Mouse Toodles. All the parents should know what that is. Where on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, the character that brings them their mouse tools is Toodles. So my son now knows Mickey Mouse as Toodles. I'm guessing he's not the only one out there. So yeah, you know, we're old if they're starting to call Mickey Mouse something other than Mickey. But yeah, I did that. I made everything for his party. I saved a lot of money doing everything myself, little arts and crafts, and I guess I could post that on my page and give the parents tips and pointers for you parents out there that want to do something like that and throw an amazing birthday party that looks amazing for little to nothing. I know you can go on Pinterest and everything, but I can show you what I did as well. But yeah, I guess we can get back into it. You know, we were doing the series on the family unit, and we are now in the roof over our heads. Last time I was discussing gender roles and what each person expects from their partner, what the man expects from the woman and what the woman expects from the man, and what we should be doing. And I guess me doing that birthday party, my boyfriend and I really did live, you know, what is your role, what is my role, what am I doing? And I did all the planning, I did all the decorations and stuff, and he's like, babe, I can't help you. Or whatever. But I told him, no, I got that part, you know. He was just like, okay, well, whatever you spend, just let me know and I'll give you money for that or whatever. So he helped fund the party and I did everything else, which was my preference. So I'm glad we were on the same page with that. So in life, it's just like that, you know, as long as the two of you are on the same page. I know that society and the world has their own idea of what your man or what your woman should be doing for you in your relationship, but it just depends on the two people that are together of what the two of you decide. This is what you do and this is what I do, and this works for us. So you don't have to live to society's standards. Like we always say as believers, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You can live that, like, just as simple. It doesn't have to be some on like a totally spiritual level all the time with, you know, things like that, quoting the Bible and everything. The Bible is the blueprint of how you should live your life. So that means that just simple things that go day to day, you can take those little nuggets and apply them to your lives every day. So yeah, you don't have to, your relationship doesn't have to be what society tells you it should be. If you feel like your husband can work from home, be the stay-at-home dad, you know, if that works for you, then yes, by all means do that. And you know that I believe that the man should be the leader of the household. Just because the kids stay at home with him doesn't mean that he's not the leader. And notice I did say work from home. I did say if he wants to work from home and be the stay-at-home dad, then that's great, because I believe that he should be bringing in money. Yeah, but I went through all of that on my last episode that aired at the beginning of January, that I said that I would prefer that my man make more money than I do, just because a lot of times men don't feel like men when the woman is bringing home the most, and he just doesn't feel like a man, and he takes it out on his woman a lot of times. And I know people will be like, well, a real man wouldn't take it out on the woman, but let's face it, most men do. Most men are just not happy within themselves and are not happy with themselves. So that's just going to affect everyone around him, and everyone in his household is going to affect. So yeah, I just believe that he should be working. If the woman is working, he should be working, and hopefully he's making more than her. And if he's not, then hopefully he's at a place to where he can be confident enough to know that, okay, this is how our life has been functioning. I'm not less of a man because she makes more money than me. And that could depend on education. She may have gotten a doctorate, he may have gotten a bachelor's. Most likely she'll be making more money than him in that situation. So it just depends. So that doesn't mean that he's less of the man than he really is, just because she makes more. But like I said, let's face it, most men don't think that way. Most men don't think, well, I make less money than my woman, she's paying this or paying that, and I'm not the man. Like that's just how it goes. And ladies, I think it would be more helpful when we are in that situation to where we make more money, that we don't belittle the man, and we're not being demeaning or just saying, oh, little things women do. We say little things, or act like he can't be head of anything because he doesn't pull his weight financially or whatever. So the women that are like that, I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to all women, but the women that are like that, it will be more helpful, and you'll see a change in your man if you did not if you do not do that to him, because that's not fair. You chose him, you chose to be with him, you knew what his educational background was, you knew what his interests were, you knew what career field that he wanted to go in, and if it was something that makes less money than you, then you chose that. So don't get mad at him for a life and a lifestyle that you chose. If you wanted to have a $1 million man, then that's something that you should have chose to do, or someone you should have chosen to be with. So that goes back to not changing someone, and just loving them for who they are, their real self. That goes back to that. You made that choice. Like I said, I'm sorry, you made that choice. And if you decided that, hey, this is the road that I think he's going down, and I think he's gonna make 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, I think he's gonna make that. Potentially he'll make that. Like, I don't believe in being with someone based off of their potential. You should be with someone based off of who they are. So if for any reason they don't live up to their potential, then you won't be disappointed. Like, it's always great to be with someone with potential, and to kind of nurture that potential. And I feel like women, since we're talking about roles, women, we have a big role in nurturing our partner's potential, nurturing the man's potential, and nurturing him as a whole when it comes to his career. A lot of success is based off of our support when it comes to the man. Women, we kind of will do our own thing, and we kind of make sure that we're good and that we'll be okay. We're kind of self-motivating. But we do, don't get me wrong, man, we need your encouragement and your support in everything that we do. But at the end of the day, we're just like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I want to do, so let me do it. And men, sometimes they need that extra push, that extra confidence boost, because they feel like they have a lot more riding on their situation, especially because they feel like they should be taking care of their family. They should be the ones that are stable. So they're less likely to take the chances and the risks that go along with the great reward. And so they're going to be like, oh, well, I'm not sure if I can do this. And they need to hear from you that they have your support, and they just need to hear it. They need to hear that, and you need to be there for them, because they feel like they have a lot more riding on that. If they want their wife and children to be happy, they don't want to, potentially make a wrong move, take a wrong turn, and sometimes that can cost them their dreams. So it's just like we sacrifice for when we have children, when we have to be pregnant. Maybe we can't go on the road being a dancer anymore because we have to take a break because, oh, I'm pregnant now, or I can't take that modeling job anymore because I'm pregnant now. Just like we sacrifice our physical appearance, and we sacrifice ourselves physically when we have children, I feel like men sacrifice themselves when they decide to actually take on a wife and children and a family, because it's so much pressure on them and so much riding on that they definitely need a woman there that will support them and support their dreams and nurture their potential, because I don't want to call them afraid or anything, but it's just really risky, and he'll feel like, if this doesn't work, if I do this and it doesn't work, then I've just let down my whole family. I've let down my wife, I've let down my children, I've let down my whole family. So that dream that they had could be put on hold, could be just anything. So if you choose your partner based off of potential, you need to do your part as well to make sure that they live up to that potential. And you can't get upset if they don't. Be like, well, I thought you were going to be this, or I thought you were going to be that. That's why you have to love them for who they are right now. Love them for what they're doing right now. Don't try to change it, and don't fall in love with the idea of this is who they're going to be in the future. Just make sure that both of you are doing your parts and playing your roles, so that both of you can be what the two of you want to be as a couple and as individuals. Make sure you're nurturing each other's potential, because guys, you definitely have to do that with women as well. Like I was talking about pregnancy and the things that we sacrifice of being a mother. You would definitely have to be there for us and make sure that we don't go kookity-kook crazy, because it's just the whole changes of your body and your mind and your brain when you're a mother, especially of young children, that we just go crazy. I'm be honest. we do go cuckoo. So you have to play your roles, you have to play your parts, you have to just build each other up. And I guess that we'll conclude there for right now. I'm gonna continue. I have one more segment on the gender roles and the roof over our heads. One more segment on that, so I'll continue with it next week.